Hey, what's going on, ladies and germs? It's your old pal CHH here today. Today we are looking at the new Subspecies Special Collector's Edition Coffin box set. And you know, we're gonna look at this. We'll talk about it. I popped in Subspecies 4, which is the first time on Blu-ray, and all that jazz, as it were. So yeah, so this went on sale a couple weeks ago for Full Moon. Was not part of their full moon sale, and being the super fanatical Full Moon Charlie Band fan that I am, I couldn't wait. I had to, you know, I had to have it, so to speak. So let's look at the box set, man. Subspecies, really quick. You know, Subspecies to me is, when you look at the Full Moon library, I think Subspecies is one of the best made movies that the Full Moon banner has ever put out, especially the first movie. It's just a well-made vampire movie, and it's unique, it's different. It's a vampire movie with that Charlie Band little twist. You've got those little minion things running around that work for Radu. Just great movie. So yeah, so this is the box set. The first thing you get when you buy the box, it comes in an actual box that I don't have in here, but it just says Subspecies box, coffin box set on the front. You pull it out, it comes with a little, my shirt's stuck, it comes with a little Radu figure, which, you know, when I display it, I'm gonna stick Radu right on top of the box set right there. So he's cool, you know, it's a nice little touch there. I like Radu. And there's Hov, and here it is, the box set. It is made of wood, and I think what it is, it's either some kind of 3/8 MDF or some kind of particle board. I work in the wood industry, so the front's really cool. So the front the front is the door, and you've got Subspecies in gold with the pentagram behind there. Then you've got the medallion on the front, and the door kind of, you can move it around a little bit, but the magnet's strong. So when you set it flat, it'll kind of pop it up perfectly into place, but you'll see when you pick it up, it slips down just a hair. Not a problem, because when you set it flat, boom, it's perfect. So I really like the front design face on this. The side, it's hard to see, but there's little, like fleur-de-lis. There's fleur-de-lis on there. So like I said, this is made out of some kind of wood. Like I said, it's either some kind of MDF or it feels like MDF. I'm not sure. It feels like nice wood, but this is a wrap over the side of it. And like there you can see the fleur-de-lis. If the lights were on, it wouldn't make a difference, by the way. I was trying to film this with the lights on it. Actually, you could see it less with the lights on. So there you can see the fleur-de-lis on there. There's the back side. It's very dark. So the big selling point, or not, the big selling point for this, respectfully, is the fact that it's a coffin box set. This is the equivalent to having like the Puppet Master trunk, which I have, which I love. It's one of the best box sets I own, one of the coolest box sets I own. But one of the things in here that Charlie added was Subspecies 4 for being the first time on Blu-ray. And we'll talk about that, because of course I wasn't going to just do this video and not see what that looked like. But let's take a look at the front. So when you say, how do I get this off? That's maybe a little difficult. There's a little tab right here. Pull it off right there. So on the inside of the lid, it says blood red, like a bloodstone. It's got a nice wood smell. Alright, so I took the liberty of pulling the wrap off of the movies already. So the movies sit right in here, and as you can see, they make a picture. They make a picture right there on that. So that's cool. So what I wanted to do was just pull these out and show you what the front arts look like. Here's Subspecies. And for reference, I pulled out what the individual Blu-rays looked like, artwork-wise, so you guys can see. Because I want to talk about something when I get done with this. Okay? We'll put them back in. Subspecies 2 is right here. Very cool. Here's the regular Blu-ray art for Subspecies 2. Again, super fan here, so of course I already have them. What can I say, man? I love me some Full Moon. There is Subspecies 3 from the box set. So they all have a uniform kind of blood red look. And there's the Subspecies 3 Blu-ray. Put that right there. Obviously, I don't have Subspecies 4. I don't have Vampire Journals on Blu-ray either, so this was one way for me to get it as well. Vampire Journals, which is a pretty good movie. It's an offshoot of Subspecies. It's a little slower, but it's kind of got that medieval feel and some cool moments in here. I used to watch this one back in 2009, 10-ish, a lot. So, Subspecies 4, which I have in my Blu-ray player. All the discs have the same look, by the way. These are newly pressed discs for these, and they all have the same kind of artwork. Just a dark red artwork, as you can see. They all have that same exact kind of look. So, just for reference, so I don't have to open up every one. At least I think the Blu-ray's in here. No, I'll put the Blu-ray back. So I'll show you Subspecies 4. If I can spin it like a DJ over here. That's the Subspecies 4 disc. And it has the video zones. All these have, their special features are all the video zones that they have on here. Subspecies 5 Blood Rise. This is the new one. And here is the Blu-ray release for Blood Rise that came out last year. Which I like Blood Rise. It's a good movie. Ted Nicolau still kills it. I love Ted Nicolau. Great director. And then last but certainly not least, this is an exclusive. You get a Blu-ray disc, but it's the soundtrack. So this is the soundtrack to Subspecies. You know. So the design of the coffin is really nice. For some reason, on all Charlie's box sets, besides the Puppet Master one, like the stash box, which I have, there's always a little bit of room in there. And his gimmick for that was, oh, there's room in there because it's a stash box. I do wonder if anybody's actually putting weed in it. You can't really fit Radu in there. I mean, I guess you could put him in like that if you want to just kind of stick him in there. But like I said, I'm going to display him on top of the box set. That way you can see him. So, like I said, I wanted to test out Subspecies 4, Bloodstorm. I keep wanting to call it Bloodlust. I think that's 3. Yeah, Bloodlust is 3. Bloodstorm. It's not my favorite Subspecies, but, you know, I like it. I like it all right. I like it about the same as Vampire Journals. So, when it comes to Subspecies 4, Charlie said that the master is gone. Okay, for Subspecies 4. So, I want to be open and honest about this right up front. He did say the master was gone. He's been saying that the master was gone for Subspecies 4. So, I did not expect this to look great, good, or otherwise. But he did say they took a master, a super VHS or something of it. They tried to upscale it, uptake it as best they can, and redo it. So, you know, I went in with tempered expectations. So I put on Subspecies 4, and right away you're going to notice it's boxed. It's 4.3. Not the end of the world, especially because I got a 65-inch TV in here now, so boxed isn't that big of a deal, quite frankly. Now, if you have a smaller TV, that could be a little bit of an annoyance. But I was like, okay, maybe it's going to be a little bit sharper, a little bit cleaner. I'm unfortunate to report that it almost looks like Charlie did what's known as like this AI upscaling now. There are moments in the film where you're up close on people's faces and you can see morphing that tries to smoothen things out. And it was pretty distracting. I can't even lie. To be honest with you, I think I'm going to have to go out and just go buy the DVD of Bloodstorm now because it was a little bit annoying. It was very noticeable. Now, I don't know if this is some kind of technique that the big wigs are using, because there's a lot of speculation that True Lies is doing that. Although a few people have said that they've already seen the film on some kind of digital purchase of this movie. I don't know how true this is, and they said no, it doesn't look anything like what those weird screenshots were like. It looks incredible. So I can't comment on that. But I will say, a little distracting, a bit of a bummer. I did not expect greatness, don't get me wrong. I mean, I expected it to just look like a pretty good DVD. I mean, this is the first time I own the film, so that's kind of cool. But in all honesty, this makes me want to just go out and buy the DVD, which I'll try to find either at that video store I frequent or just find it really, really cheap, because I would rather just watch the DVD without this sort of weird amorphous upscaling that they did. Yeah, you'll have to see it for yourself if you have this to see what I'm talking about. But yeah, so not the highlight of the box set. The highlight of the box set is clearly the box set. It's a gorgeous box. I will give them this. I will give them an A on the box set, or the coffin, because the coffin is well constructed, well put together, and I'm very happy with it. So the design of it is great, and this is a super fan item. Let's just call a spade a spade. This is not something that the average person is gonna get or want. This is strictly a super fan item for the Subspecies films, which I'm a big fan of. I think the first 3 Subspecies films, guys, are about as good as anything Full Moon ever did. I mean, legitimately ever did. And I love Full Moon. I love Arcade. I love Seed People. I love all those early films. They're so fun. And the first 3 Subspecies films are legitimately, I think, the best work, besides maybe Puppet Master 1 or 3, that they ever did. It's just so good. So I'm a super fan. I'm a big Charles Band fan, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't think Charles did anything wrong here. I almost wish he just would have taken the DVD and thrown it on a Blu-ray to have the uniformity and be able to just watch the film, because the whatever they did, it's just a little annoying. It's not the entire time, but just throughout the scenes. If you're seeing somebody close up, you almost see like their skin doing like this a little bit to try to like clean up something. I don't know what it's called, but if you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So it is what it is. In all honesty, though, like I really I love this, and I can't wait to display it next to my Puppet Master trunk. So not the end of the world. I did not expect Subspecies 4 to be great, but I actually would have just preferred Charlie just thrown the DVD onto the Blu-ray and called it, and be like, "Look, guys, I can't put it on a Blu-ray. So here's the deal. You know, we're not going to really mess with it because you can't really fix like a DVD of it. We're not going to do this or that. We're just going to throw it on a Blu-ray disc, so you'll have it on a Blu-ray in a box set." I would have been fine with that, and I'm fine with. If you watch his video zone, he didn't lie about anything per se. I just wish he would have just done what I'm saying, just thrown it as a DVD on a Blu-ray, and not done anything to it. Because I know he said they were trying to make it look better. So I don't know. Personally, I would have rather just taken the DVD and thrown it onto a Blu-ray. But as a super fan, I do like the box set. This is not going to be something a lot of you guys are going to pick up or want to pick up, but maybe you have a curiosity. And I figured, you know, look, I am a super fan. I knew I wanted this. So use this video as a way to live vicariously through me. So the Subspecies box set, it's a big box set. It's very nice. It's gorgeous. It's pretty inline quality with the Puppet Master trunk. It's gonna look gorgeous right next to it. And yeah, as a big fan, I am happy with the box itself. Very gorgeous. Maybe if these stay in stock, they'll do some kind of 4th of July sale. I think is the next big sale. You might be able to get this cheaper. And I also wanted to show these because if for the people that may not like the way the Blu-ray cases look, just for whatever reason, I just want to show you what the originals look like. That way you can say, okay, you know what, I prefer the way those look separately. I mean, I could put these in here if I wanted to. But I have a Full Moon section on my movie shelf, so I'm going to put them back where they went. But that's it, guys. So I'm going to give the box set an 8 out of 10 because the only thing that's a little bit of a bummer to me was 4. In all honesty, just I preferred he would have not tried to upscale it, just thrown it on. But in terms of a box set, man, this is beautiful. And for huge Full Moon fans, I don't think you can go wrong with this. So that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. This is your old pal CHH, the Subspecies Coffin box set with the little Radu on the top. If you haven't seen these movies, guys, the big thing is check these out. These movies are the first 3 Subspecies movies. I stand by them. Huge fan. Huge Charlie Band fan, and I think you'll really get a kick out of them. So, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you're not interested in this thing at all, just get a video, live vicariously through this, and now, you know, you've got an idea of what it looks like in, I guess not in person, but what it actually looks like in a video. So, there you go, guys. If you're a big Full Moon fan, let me know down below and tell me what your favorite movie is. This is your old pal CHH. Drop a like on this video, and I'll see you next time. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.